Would you look at that? Doggone it. Hey guys, it's Lonnie again from Justice Homestead. Bumming around on my day off. We got a heat advisory. I moved the little terrarium to underneath this beautiful canopy. They got a little more room here. Got a little bush, a little extra excitement to shake things up. They're getting big. They're just climbing all over me. Uh, I was just working on the house, getting some flooring replaced. It's been getting expensive. Have you noticed that? Sticker price on everything? In small communities like I'm in, uh, resources are limited. And let me tell you something, man. White privilege is not a thing, because everybody here is white. The only thing we have are people with money and people without it. And the people without it are some of the nicest people that you'll ever meet. But anybody that drives a nice car, they got an acre or two more than you, they're like snobs. They look down their nose at you, and these are religious folks, you know. Um, I'm surprised that such a small community can be so easily divided when it comes to the mighty dollar. Those with money spend their time, seems like, rigging the system to keep keep people broke. I'm just glad that I don't have a mortgage or a house payment anymore, man. I can't imagine coming down to a place like this and trying to actually make a living. Because really, I pick up a part timer to learn the roads, but man, I'm getting tired of, I'm depressed at watching people how they live in squalor. People. There's just nothing here. You know. Um, but up in the mountains, it's beautiful. You know. Gas still hadn't hit $5 a gallon yet. I just got some work done to some of the flooring in there, man, and I'm telling you, I was paying about 55, $60 a sheet, and now it's almost 90. So to those of you that voted for this, you deserve whatever you get. You know, uh, Things are going up. Our Walmart, I don't know why they have the same everyday price when every week they're going up 50 cents to a dollar on everything. It's just getting expensive here. Um, it started me thinking, civilization is only civilized in it. Do you know what I mean when I say that? Uh, people who live up here in an unrestricted area, they have acreage. They'll look down at you because, you don't have as much as they do. But you know what they don't have? Chickens. They don't have renewable source of, food or anything. They don't even plant a garden. They just go to the store and stock up and put it in the deep freezer. But what happens if the grid goes down? You know what I mean? Do you stockpile? I'd recommend keeping it on the down low because everybody here carries, man. And is it easier to feed your neighbor in a trying time, or is it easier to shoot them? You know what I mean? And I mean in the sense that somebody could come over if they know you're hoarding and ask for a jar of peanut butter, or they can just blow your brains out and take your shit for nothing. Do you know what I mean? Because they'll do that here. But that's what I love about the hills, you know what I mean? Because I just realized I was concealing and carrying for no reason. You can open carry here. I don't need a FOID card. I don't need a permit. No, nothing. I can buy a gun at a yard sale, buddy. But the thing is, here, the type of crime you don't have, gun-related crime. But if you screw up, buddy, the law is coming, and you're not going to like what you got coming. Um, if you're in the city, you should be thinking about leaving. And don't tell me I can't, buddy. It was hard for me too. I shut my business down to leave the state of Illinois. Uh, I made it happen. I stopped thinking about it because you get caught up in your head, and you just start, your mind, your imagination starts creating scenarios that aren't real, and then you start convincing yourself to stay where things are safe and you can walk everywhere. But man, if things come to a stop, and it looks like that reset that I'm not too happy to hear about, may be coming sooner than you think. Uh, what are you going to do in the city? When the bread lines start, when people start misbehaving, when you may have, a nice little stockpile of food going, but, they start a fire in the neighborhood and those houses are close together. What if it spreads to your house? Now all that food you've been saving is gone. Now you're living on the street. You know what I mean? Up here, you don't have that. And everything's getting expensive. Right now, the real estate market's starting to cool. That's why I left, because the house that I sold, I got a nice little profit on. But now 7 or 8 other houses went up for sale. And what do you think that does to the value of property? It brings it down. Had I waited, I'd have lost. I would have probably broke even and wouldn't have been able to afford to leave the state. So thank God I left that nightmare that is Illinois. Unfortunately, I got to go back and grab my wife. Her dad's not doing well. That's just unfortunate. But I wanted to shoot a video, and kind of make you guys think a little bit. Are you living somewhere where you can't have chickens? Are you living somewhere where you can't pee off your front porch? Now, technically I could in the city, but, I was drinking a lot at the time, and it kind of upset the neighbors. But here, nobody cares. There's nobody sees you, It's quiet. In the day, you can hear birds singing, and depending on the time of day, determines the song, determines the type of birds. And then it'll reach a certain time of night where you just suddenly hear toads, and the ambience changes, and you could hear wolves, and the bears starting to get a little active here, It's beautiful. I can come out and I could just shoot pop cans, because I don't drink anymore. Usually I shoot beer cans, make some targets. Woohoo! Yeah, and I don't drink anymore. But I just sit out here on my day off and play with my little girls. Hello, beautiful. I'm getting ready. Get a pig. I'm getting ready to get a goat. I don't know why a milk goat, the older they are when you buy them, the more expensive they are. But if they could run you like $600 here if you get an older one. Why the heck would I want an old goat? They could have a bad attitude, man. I want a baby. I can get a baby for $50. After my mouse, how you doing, beautiful? Yeah, that's going to make for some interesting videos, but I have to assimilate these girls. I got to kind of get them back, or big enough to turn loose with the other ones. Otherwise, if I turn them loose too soon, the big ones are going to pick and probably even kill the little ones. And these are my babies. Green bean. Her butt's not green anymore, but she still gets to keep the name. That one I call Owl, because she just reminds me of an owl. That's PJ, because she reminds me of my friend up north, Phyllis. And that's my little Dottie, because she used to have a dot on her head, but she don't anymore. I see you. What are you doing, baby? You gonna come and see me, baby? Look at you, climbing around up there. You gonna come and see me, sweetheart? Yeah, I don't know. I wanted to ramble a little bit. I'm used to doing, adding music or whatnot and putting what I call bookends, a beginning and ending on a video. Edit it down some so I'm not rambling like a mental case. But I don't know. I kind of think that it adds a little something more candid, Anybody can edit something down and make them sound a little more intelligent than they actually are. I leave it in one long run so you can tell that I'm actually an idiot. But, anyway, I don't know how long I can shoot before my Obama phone runs out of memory. So, just wanted you guys to think a little bit about the very near future. I'm going to give you an update on my little girls. They're about 3 weeks old, and, they got attitudes, every last one of them, but it's okay. Because, man, when I turn them loose, they're going to be cuddle birds just like my other ones. I'm going to have a lot of eggs. So, I don't know. Anyway, leave the city, people. You're going to be sorry. And I mean sooner than later. We'll talk to you. Bye.